Before Iraq lands more private investors, it needs major improvements in infrastructure like transportation. From PRT Najaf, the U.S. has provided financial and moral support to bring an international airport to southern Iraq. In peak season, dozens of flights touch down every day at Najaf International Airport in southern Iraq. This was once a helicopter landing zone for Iraqi government officials, but within the last 3 years, it has rapidly transformed into a bustling commercial airport.
I am Isa Al-Shammari. I master degree of aircraft engineering, and now I'm the Najaf International Airport Director.
During the 10-week tourism season in 2010, nearly 9,000 passengers passed through the airport every day, mostly Shiite pilgrims visiting holy sites in Najaf and nearby Karbala.
It has a significant meaning for Muslim Shia and all Muslims in general. So people coming to visit worldwide, and especially from the surrounding countries like Iran, Saudi Arabia, even the United States.
Well, I live in the U.S. and I came to visit Iraq for the first time. I was actually shocked. I was expecting worse, honestly, from the news and everything I hear. But I mean, it's good that they actually have airports now. People can go out and feel safer.
The PRT has been instrumental in the airport's phenomenal success, developing a master plan, funding improvements to the terminal, and helping secure modern communications and weather systems. Revenue in 2010 averaged more than $3 million per month.
The highest levels.
PRT economic advisor Phil Mondrowski says a healthy tourism industry has invigorated the local economy.
There are thousands of taxi cabs that weren't here before this airport had converted. It just didn't happen. You've got the bus companies. They were not here before this airport had converted.
Mondrowski admits corruption remains an issue that could scare off private investors as political parties vie for influence over the airport.
Something like the airport that is generating millions of dollars, it's very easy to see how competing political parties may want more of an involvement with what's going on at the airport.
The thing which we have to be proud with, we achieved such kind of level of serviceability, professionality, and safety.
Dr. Isa credits a staff that's quick to learn. Zainab Musin is Senior Operations Officer.
I like the most actually sometimes when pressure, you feel the adrenaline rush right to your head and make you think very quickly, and you have to find solution in some certain situation. That's what I like here.
They are hungry. They are hungry for what could be.
Najaf, Bahrain, and Bahrain, Mumbai.
And with that desire and that hunger, they have proven to be good partners with us.
I mean, I have a lot of good things to say, but also a lot of bad things to say to it when I go back. But I mean, I would definitely come back again.
Healthcare has also been a major focus of the PRTs. In Baghdad, at an upscale private hospital, this 18-month-old boy is recovering from hernia surgery. Through a PRT grant, Dijla Hospital is providing 120 free operations for patients who can't afford medical care. Baby Radha was delivered by cesarean section. His parents are Shia. The hospital is Sunni. But under the PRT grant, patients of any religious sect are welcome. To the south in Basra, these budding entrepreneurs are arriving at a U.S. military base to sell traditional handicrafts, clothing, artwork, and food. The participants have been studying sales, marketing, and personal empowerment. PRT Basra has recruited many of these same women to lead programs on domestic violence and women's rights.
My message to women, my message to the world, and I have it on a poster: give me my freedom. No to teenage marriage, no to forced marriage. I asked every abused woman to stand against violence and not to give up.
Teaching the women their rights is very important, because a lot of them don't know, and even some of them are highly educated, but they still don't know their rights.
Next door to the women's handicraft market, It's a mariachi morning for soldiers from the Texas National Guard stationed at the U.S. military base in Basra.
My name is Chief Jeff Lightsey, and I'm the commander of the 36th Infantry Division Band, Texas Army National Guard. I have 17 soldiers here, including myself, that are doing musical operations here.
All right, because it bounces.
Their job is to support and entertain the troops, but they've recently expanded their mission to include mentoring music students at Basra University. The Basra PRT introduced the soldiers to the students, and what started as a one-day cultural exchange turned into regular workshops.
They were very interested, for example, the Tejano music is really, it's a Texas-Mexico thing.
In a different key because they're different pitches.
Most of the guardsmen are music teachers back home, but Chief Lightsey says the learning goes both ways here. Adnan Sahi is Deputy Dean at the Basra University Music Department.
Iraq, before the year 2003, was living in a kind of isolation. We didn't have contact with the rest of the world. In general, the Iraqi culture has had a lack of acceptance of Western classical music.
We used to be isolated. This opened horizons for us to gain knowledge about Western arts. Now we accept Western music because we study it in college.
As the U.S. military and PRT draw down, both Chief Lightsey and the professor hope their partnership has struck a chord that will resonate in Basra for years to come.
The idea that we go there, that we learn from them, that it's an exchange, but they see us as musicians. They don't necessarily see us as soldiers.
Music has a connection on organizing life because it has a rhythm, and the universe is organized through a rhythm. I wish the music will mean to people peace and love and coexistence.
PRTs include both soldiers and civilians planning and implementing reconstruction projects together. The military also provided security and protection, but sometimes civilians had doubts about how that affected their diplomatic efforts.
We get into heavily armored vehicles with machine gun turrets on top, and they go in convoys, and the soldiers pop out, and they've got full armor, and their weapons are there.
For the most part, the civilian-military relationship developed and matured into one of mutual respect.
They have a lot more insight on the ground with what goes on in the province than we do in many ways, and we capitalize on that.
The PRT works with the government to increase their ability to provide civil capacity. We do so in their ability to provide security.
Think of it this way. A bicycle has two pedals, security and development. You can't move that thing forward with only one pedal. You need both.
There's something special that they would bring that was direct, that would focus any of the challenges, focus the result.
They have that mindset of, this is our mission. We have to be out of here by the end of the year, and we have to achieve an end state that allows us to do that. Whereas State Department, our mentality tends to be that, well, we're here forever.
9 years, very good. How about this side?
Just ahead.
You know the numbers? 1, 2.
Counting on the future by inspiring a new generation and the power to change people's lives.